guys, it's Ava, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I wasn't even planning on filming this video. I was gonna film a completely different video for this week. However, this situation is still pissing me off. I haven't done a ranty little story time in a while. I love making story times, so I kind of want to just come back to what I started this channel with. Sit down and do a long form story time instead of a TikTok like short story time. You know what I mean? Or like a YouTube short story time. I'm pretty sure I posted the story on YouTube Shorts, but I just want to sit down and tell you guys this story in detail because I've done a story time about this place before on my channel. Today's video is going to be a story time slash rant about my eye doctor and why are people so dumb? So this all started about 3 years ago when my eyesight just decided to get bad for no reason, and I don't know why. I wore glasses as a kid, yikes. I also wore an eye patch as a kid, yikes again. I just haven't had much luck with my eyes not being naturally blurry, I guess. So my eyesight goes bad. I decide, hey, like maybe it's time to actually make an eye doctor's appointment. So I make an eye doctor appointment at this place. This isn't even the story. This is just a little bit of backstory. This is from like 3 years ago, right off the bat, super rude, super just ridiculous. They were just like so rude for no reason. Like the way they deal with things there is just like, no. You're gonna see what I mean in today's story. It's about a month ago. I run out of my contact prescription, as one does. Fun fact, I actually only wear one in this eye. The whole reason I got contacts in the first place was because I started getting like ocular migraines because my eyesight was bad. I don't know. I'm sorry for all this like TMI like background information. Anyways, I run out of my contacts and my mom calls to like get my little prescription refill. My mom's on the phone with them. We're not gonna refill her prescription until she comes in for her mandatory yearly contact fitting. And my mom goes, what's a contact fitting? In all of my 3 years of wearing contacts, I've never had to do this. They're like, well, it's New York State law, and every year she's had to have a fitting. Actually, I've never set foot in your building for a fitting, except for the first day when I like tried the contacts to see if I could actually get them in my eyeball to take them home and start wearing contacts. But okay, I'll come in for your stupid fitting. My mom hangs up with them. I call them. I'm like, hi, I'm calling to schedule my contact fitting appointment. And they're like, oh yes, perfect, your yearly contact fitting. I'm like, yeah, but I actually like have never had to have one of these done before. Since when has this become a thing? Because I'm just genuinely curious. It's been a New York State requirement for years. This is always a New York State requirement. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just saying I've never had to have one of these done before, but okay. I schedule my appointment. Let's say, I don't exactly remember when this appointment is, so I'm just gonna give you guys like estimates of when I would have made it for. Let's just say the first appointment was for like Monday at 9 a.m. Okay, I schedule my first appointment for Monday at 9 a.m. and I'm saying first appointment because on the day of my appointment, I'm sleeping peacefully, I'm dreaming, I'm having a grand old time, and I hear this ringtone in my dream. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's real. And I wake up. Tell me why I wake up to a phone call from this stupid place.
Hi, actually, so we are gonna cancel your appointment for today. Our person will not be in that does your contact fitting.
And I'm like, okay. Like, I needed these contacts as soon as possible. The only reason I was like this mad about it was because I can't wear my glasses. They give me migraines. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because I have a prescription in this eye and not in this eye, but like if I wear my glasses too long, I have headaches. If I wear nothing at all, the headaches are even worse. I needed these contacts. They rescheduled my appointment for like 2 or 3 days after. Let's say it was like Thursday at 9 a.m. Okay. And now I'm pissed off because I have to miss school because they switched around my appointments. If you're in college, you know that missing class is kind of a big deal and it kind of like hurts your grade. At least at my college, I don't know. They're just like weird with attendance, but I'm pissed off. I'm like, okay. So they reschedule my appointment. 2 or 3 days go by. I'm again sleeping in my bed, about to wake up for this appointment. I wake up, I see my phone ringing. Hi, so we're actually calling to cancel your appointment. Our doctor will not be in today. Would you like to reschedule? And I'm like, what do you mean they're not gonna be in again today? Do you only have one of them? Is there not multiple eye doctors that could do a contact fitting? Like, I don't have this much attitude, but obviously I have attitude right now because I'm pissed. And she's like, well, no, we are understaffed at the moment. We have 2. Yeah, we're just gonna have to reschedule you. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I also forgot to mention that the first time I had rescheduled this appointment, they told me that these eye doctors who do the contact fittings were only in on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then when I asked again this day, they told me that they were only in on Mondays and Thursdays. So they were changing everything that they said. I'm just like, again? And I'm like, okay, well, I need my contacts. I can't see. And she's like, well, we can give you some sample contacts until your appointment. And I'm like, okay, thank you. This is just really inconvenient and annoying. Okay, well, we can give you some sample contacts if you want to come in and pick those up. So either that day or the next, I like went in and I picked up these sample contacts. It's just the fact that you call and like cancel and then call and cancel again. You're telling me the other person there couldn't have done the fitting? Like, I'm sorry. It fits. I promise you it does. It's not falling out. It's not too big. It's in there. Anyways, I pick up the sample contacts, and as I'm picking picking them up. We had rescheduled my appointment for Monday, but since we rescheduled the appointment so much, I was like confused. I didn't remember the exact time. I had like a general idea that like my appointment was at like 9 something, but like I didn't exactly remember when, like 9 on the dot, 9:15, 9:45, 9:30, like, you know, like I just didn't remember that part. As I was in there picking up the samples, I was like, oh, could you please like tell me what time my appointment is? She looks at me, she doesn't even check anything. She looks at me and she goes, oh, it's at 10:30. No, it's not. I know damn well I did not schedule no appointment for 10:30. So I literally look at her and I go, I'm sorry, I don't think that's right. And she goes, oh, you know what? Let me go check because we've taken a lot of appointments this morning and like switched a lot of appointments around. So let me go check for you. That should have been your first answer? Oh yeah, 10:30, when it's completely not at 10:30. She comes back, she's like, it's at 9:45, I'm sorry. So if I would have came at 10:30 like you told me to, I would have taken a lot of crap for missing my appointment essentially, when you literally are just telling me the wrong time. You can't do that. Like, that's the thing that gets me the most. It's like, this is the way people are running this business. Like, why do you lack brain cells? Like, I cannot even comprehend the fact that people would actually run a business this way. This is insane. And it's not even just this situation. It's every situation I've ever had with them since I started going there. I know, I'm getting a new eye doctor, optometrist, whatever the hell they're called, I don't care. I'll learn what you're called when you can do your job correctly. But I'm like, okay, thank you. And then I leave, and then a few days later, I come back for my appointment at 9:45, not 10:30. So I get there and it's packed. I sign in, I sit down in the waiting room. This lady at a desk calls me over and she's asking me like all of my like information and I'm just giving it to her. Literally, like, I think it was like 15, 20 minutes of me giving her, maybe more, honestly. I think it was more. I think it was longer. It might have been like a half hour of me sitting down, giving her my information to like get my new contact. At one point, I literally had to call my mom and be like, hey, like, what's your credit card number? They're asking for it. Like, cause she pays for my contacts still, which...
Thank you, Mom.
But it was just like, I want to stress to you like how long I was sitting there giving this woman information. Like, my mom was even on the phone with her for a good amount of time. She was on the phone with her for like 10 minutes. She literally writes down my mom's like credit card information on a piece of paper and is like, okay, let's go do your fitting. I'm gonna order these for you. Like, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm getting my prescription finally, and I'm finally here for my appointment. She gives me a few more sample contacts for like the weeks in between, like when my contacts come in the mail. I sit down in the chair. I kid you not. I want to stress to you, literally all I did, it was not even a minute long, not even a full 60 seconds. I sit in this chair, she shines a light in my eye, look up, look down, look left, look right. Thank you. That really did so much for me. And I'm not trying to come off as rude or ignorant. I was literally at the eye doctor a month or two before this appointment. So like, you couldn't have just did this at my yearly appointment. Up, down, left, right. Okay, yay, you're done. I was like, oh, that's it? Okay, great, thank you. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna order your contacts, like you're all set. I go, okay, thank you so much. Get in my car. I'm so relieved. So relieved. I'm so excited that this is finally over. You have no idea, like, the relief I felt in that moment. It's not over. 3 weeks go by. I get a bunch of packages. None of them are my contacts. I'm thinking to myself, wow, contacts must take a really long time to ship. Like, before when I had gotten them, I got like expedited shipping, like they'd be here within like less than a week. So I'm like, this is weird. So I call them. For a timeline for you guys, this is yesterday. Hi, I just wanted to see if I could track my contact order. Yeah, name and date of birth. I give it to her, blah, blah, blah. Can I put you on a brief hold? Sure. So, your contact order was actually never put in. Are you serious? You just have like my mom's credit card information floating around your office on a sticky note to like not be put in. Like the order wasn't even put in, like it was for nothing. Like that's kind of important. Put the order in and put the note in the shredder. Like I literally go, oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding. She's like, yes, I'm so sorry about that. I was like, I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's just been like one thing after the other with this office, but it's fine. It's okay. Can you put the order in right now? And she's like, yes, I'll put the order in right now. And I'm like, okay, is there like a way to expedite it? Like I'm going to Florida in like a week. Do you know if it'll be here by then? I hope so. I hope so! They should have been here years ago! Are we serious? Are we actually serious? What do you mean the order was never put in? What do you mean? You reschedule my appointment 2 or 3 times. You're rude. You tell me the wrong time for my 3rd appointment. The fitting wasn't even that important. Up, down, left, right, and now you never even put in the order for the contacts. The whole entire reason that I was in your stupid office in the first place. I wish I could say that this is the end of the story, but honestly, I thought the end of the story was a month ago. I will try to actively update you guys. If I get my contacts, you'll see a happy video of me on my TikTok like they finally came, but if not, you'll see another one of these. Another ranty, stupid story time about a stupid stupid situation. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to me rant. I know it's a petty first world problem, but I don't care. It's pissing me off. Thank you guys for giving me a space to rant. If you guys want more story times, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. So done with this place. I'm actively looking for a new eye doctor. Go follow me on everything else. It's all at avamerceis, and tap the bell so you know when I'm posting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next one. All right, I love you guys. Bye.